there, and welcome back to some more Forza Motorsport 4. Today we'll continue on Let's Play. This is episode 174. In today's episode, we are beginning another slog with the Class B World Championships. For that, we need a Class B car. And the car we are going to be using today is going to be the... I don't even know what flag it flies under. 2011 Holden Hsv Gts. I knew it was under a manufacturer. I've got a bite in this cool green it comes in. And it's got 3-spoke wheels, so Boost will really like it. Anyways, let's go get on with this. No upgrading, because I don't think we have any Holden Affinity. Could be wrong.
Look, 3 spokes.
This car does have 3 spokes, actually.
Don't look.
Class B World Championship, the ultimate 12-car championship for the fastest B-class cars in the world. So, if you've never seen one... Shut up. If you've never seen one of these championship videos before, essentially the way this works is we split it into 3 parts because this is very long. So, races 1 to 4 will be covered in today's episode, races 5 to 8 in the next one, and then 8 to 12. And I switch cars each time for them because... showcasing. Road Atlanta full circuit. If you've never seen a championship before in this game as well, it is 2 rounds. So round 1 we race at a time of day, and round 2 we race at a different time of day. Good. Right. Have you had a chance to look at that entry list yet, Boost?
What entry list?
That one that I DM'd you.
Oh right. Yeah. No, I glanced at it and then went, "Oh, I don't care."
Is there anything on there that's interesting?
Volvo, and there's 2 BMWs that no one is using. That's good.
The BMWs are bad, and Volvos. Yeah, you go for the Volvo.
Also, my cat's disappeared. It's amazing.
I would actually go for that Volvo, but I kind of got the offer for Honda first.
What do you mean you got the offer?
I'll explain that to you once we're underway. We have a Cadillac, a Challenger, a Mustang being a Mustang driver, an Evo, a Camaro, an E39, an Impreza, an Evora, a unicorn car, and something at the front.
Where was the unicorn car?
The RX-7 Spirit R.
Oh, cool.
Audi titty.
Audi RS6 is the lead car. This car's so cool it got HSV in its window. So essentially, Boost, the way it works is, I don't know how it works for new applicants, but for us, essentially, our performance in 95 got evaluated, and then we got offers for who we want to drive for, because before it was like, you pick who you want to drive for. This time round, it's like, if the team likes you, then you get kept on. But, considering I didn't get dropped this year, it's pretty hard to get dropped by the looks of it, so...
Dropped by what?
Virtual touring cars. I didn't get dropped by virtual Honda. They asked me to stay on, so that's good.
Great, that's excellent.
This is a Hsv GTS 325, apparently. It's like the Australian BMW 3 Series.
Oh, so it's Australian German brown.
I don't like how overstyled this car is.
That's the worst.
You like what the fuck is that, Boost?
Chaff cakes.
That's a bad noise from the microphone.
Oh.
You like overstyled cars. What's your opinion of the Hsv GTS?
Well, it's not aerodynamics, I don't care.
It's got a wing on it.
Well, have a spoiler, really. There's not really an angle of attack on it or anything.
I don't know, it's slightly raked forward.
It's not really doing a whole lot.
It looks like an automation car that's had too many fixtures put on it.
Right, but the grille just makes me think BMW before the Giants shaver grille. Like,
it is actually... The thing is, the grille's not actually that big, it's just they've painted it black so it looks big. It's like what I do in real life.
Grill in person. Ew.
It's very ugly. I mean, in fairness to it, it's not meant to look good. It's meant to look loud, and in fairness, it looks loud.
Is it? Yeah, that's what the boss said, isn't it? Car styling isn't meant to be beautiful or ugly. It's just meant to be distinctive.
Who said that?
The boss of
Yeah, but
BMW, I think.
Oh, is that
But then
how
the
he
rest of the
tried to
car-
defend the fucking hideous 4 Series?
Maybe.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you're designing the grill to be loud, then congratulations. But then the rest of the 7 Series, which I saw, happened to look like a 3 Series but stretched. Okay.
That's what they've been like the last 2-3 decades. I don't know where.
No,
you
they
think-
haven't. The fucking
Well, no, okay,
that
the
Bangle
2000
7 Series looked very different from every
The
other
Bangle
BMW.
one's distinctive, but every other one's the
The
same.
Bangle 7 Series is something.
All BMW basically look the same now, though, apart from the full series, which looks horrific. Do you know what? I think that's what BMW is trying to do.
What?
They were sat there like, everyone says all our cars look the same. Let's make one that looks incredibly ugly so people wish we'd still make cars that look all the same. So we could just get away with being easy again.
Genius.
In fairness, when you're a car maker...
Price?
Huh?
What happened to BMW stock price actually after the 4 Series was leaked?
I don't know. I think the stock price went down recently though because they fucking people. You know that new BMW electric car, which is the most horrific looking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they tried to make fun of it on Twitter and put, "Okay, boomer, you don't like the iX3," and they fucking everyone was like, "You can fuck right off."
Oh, did you see that new thing they're going to do in the UK?
Oh, no.
Where they're going to have billboards with cameras on, right? And they track for used BMWs, put the picture of, like, you know, the model in the right colour or whatever, so it all matches up. And then tells them that their warranty is expired or something, and they can get a new one.
Do you think BMW is bored of being successful?
I think they are.
Like they're
It's just like
bored
we
of
can
being
buy all the
successful.
cocaine. What do we do now?
German, board of success. Are you kidding?
Yeah, they're bored of success, so they're trying to see how much they can get away with while still being successful, while desperately trying not to be successful anymore.
Well, I can tell you now, they won't go bankrupt overnight.
Well, they're not going to go bankrupt. It'd be pretty difficult for BMW to go bankrupt at this point.
God, can you imagine though?
You can't go backwards.
Actually,
It's like up there with like Toyota never going bankrupt, which will never happen. Because as we've seen before, when Toyota makes a loss for once in its life, it cuts everything down. F1 team, bye.
To be fair, that F1 team was on its way out anyway.
The F1 team was actually doing quite
Well, no, because the 2010 car was
No,
like
it
fully
wasn't. They were
designed.
putting Mercedes money in.
Yeah, but the 2010 car was like ready to go.
Yeah, and everyone talks that up, but was it really anything special?
Well, the Brawn was.
Honda could have won a championship.
Well,
No,
actually,
arguments
that
about
was
the engine.
yeah, that's always been a bit debated because they would have gone full into KERS, which apparently Braun wasn't a massive fan of. That's why he just stuck the most conventional engine he could find in it, which was the Mercedes unit. Later on. And then Mercedes bought the team and was like, "Hey, where's the championship-winning car?" And Ross Brawn was like, "Ha! Money!" And Mercedes said, "No." And that's why they failed for the first few years.
Well, no, they got podiums in their first years. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was like still like the 4th, 5th fastest car in the grid because it was a good design, but...
It did annoy me, though, when people were like, oh, the Racing Point's got last year's Mercedes, they should be winning races and stuff.
Oh.
No, it's last year's car.
They've got
No,
a customer mention.
with all due respect, it's hardly like fucking Lance Stroll and Sergio Perez are Mercedes drivers, so...
This is also true.
Oh, but Sergio Perez would have beaten Bottas. No, he wouldn't.
Sergio Perez can go a million laps without...
Sergio Perez, by the end of it, had become like... Did you hear Sergio Perez can walk on water?
Without damaging the tyres?
Yeah.
It's always tyre whisperer.
It's
Always.
like, yeah, Perez is good, he's not that good. Is he better than Albon? Yes. Was he one of the best drivers on the grid that year? Yes. Could he beat Lewis Hamilton in the same car? No.
I don't think anyone could.
Well, he's going
no.
to Red Bull now, so maybe.
Well, I don't think he's gonna... We'll see what
No, he'll
happens.
lose badly.
Everyone better than Albon.
Do you want to put a bet on?
What?
No.
£5.
No.
For what?
You're saying Perez is going to do badly and get drops by the end of the year. I'm going to say Perez does better than Albon and Gasly did.
Easily.
Oh.
Do you want to take the risk on that one?
I'm not sure if he'll get dropped.
No, well,
Actually, no.
he's only got a year contract.
Yeah, I don't know. The drop thing is basically just however Marco, what side of the bed Marco.
All right,
wakes
figure
up
out how
that
many
day,
points. Figure out how many points. Actually, that's kind of difficult, isn't it? Because there's been less rounds this year, hasn't there?
Well, we could work it as percentages, I guess.
All right, figure out the percentages of the points Albon got this year and finishes and stuff like that, and I'll bet you £5 Perez beats it.
What percentages out of total points available?
Yeah.
Okay. So that'd be 26 times 17. 17.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, Albon only got 26 points?
No, that's the maximum.
Oh, I was about to
race.
say, I'm fairly certain Albon beat fucking Vettel.
How do you think percentages are calculated?
I used to be good at percentage. I'm tired.
Well, you agreed to another hour.
Listen, Mexico
26.
might be angry with me, but we all know the one driver you never mention if you want a positive like ratio on YouTube, and that's Kubica. I watched that when fucking Adrian Millward was like, should Robert keep his seat for 2020? And like that video has like 5,000 dislikes and a bunch of angry people in the comments going, Kubica was going to drive with Ferrari once.
Yeah, he was. Once.
He was part of the. I think he was part of the Ferrari.
Apparently, I heard when he returned in
No.
2019, all the
No.
fucking Polish fans were like,
No.
he's got to get that Williams on the podium.
No, he's not. He's got one functioning car.
He got he got a podium in DTM.
Yeah, Kubica. So
In the
Albon
I mean, don't get me wrong, he's driving for the only team that's trying, but still.
So Albon got 23.75%. That's
Okay.
the total possible points.
So, just out of curiosity, how much did Perez get last year?
What, of last year's car or this season?
No, in the same season that last year.
I like how I was so lazy I copied and pasted. He got 28.3%.
That's not really that much better, even though we finished like
5% more, basically.
Well, I mean, I've only got a win by. It doesn't matter if it's, but don't matter if it's by an inch or a mile.
5% is a decent amount, to be fair.
All right, do you want to put a fiver on it, or do you want to put more?
When was the last time we've ever fulfilled any of these bets?
We've had these before.
Yeah,
I'm
we've
fairly
never
certain that's the
fulfilled-
reason you bought me my summer car once.
I bought you that?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I have like unlimited money to throw around. It's easy.
Fuck off.
It's great.
If you had unlimited money, you'd have a fucking Fanatic wheel mounted inside your BTCT fucking Integra.
No, I wouldn't.
That's what I'd do. I'd
Yeah,
get
stop
I'd get Matt Neal's championship winning Integra in my living room. And use it as a sim
use it as a
rig.
toilet.
Use it as a sim rig. No, I'd get the fucking Passat of Jack off and use that as a toilet.
Could be. How much money do you think it cost to buy an XP?
Actually, I'd get a toilet and shape it around Jason Plato's face, so I could shit right into his mouth.
Call it like Madame Tussauds.
The worst bit is Jason Plato would probably want to come round and like sign it and give it his blessing. So
Ew.
Oh,
Plato's
he would,
fucking weird. We
he's
found this
amazing.
out. Plato's got some.
His book's hilarious. I mean, like
I saw
sort of
Plato's
at the
face once.
end,
Ew. He looks weird.
I mean, Plato
Like
is
that.
fucking weird. Plato's like fucking. Plato's the guy who turned to Johnny off Fifth Gear once and said, "Why don't we do Big Boy Wheeze?" Apparently, Big Boy Wheeze is where you drop your trousers fully. Have I told you that story before?
Ew.
No.
Fucking that Johnny, he's got his own YouTube channel now called Car Pervert, where he like goes and restores cars. He's currently putting a Rover V6 into an Austin Allegro.
Nice.
Fantastic. And he was like, they said to him, "It was like, oh, have you got what's Plato like?" And he was like, "Mental. We was once on a test at Millbrook Proving Ground." And Jason turned to me and he said, "Let's go do some big boy wheeze in the field." And so we did it, and 3 people came around the hill on an Aston Martin training course. Like a driving experience. One of them almost crashed, so they almost got kicked out of Millbrook Test Ground for life. Because he went around the corner and just saw fucking Plato's bare ass taking a piss.
Oh, yeah, Plato's insane.
Yeah.
His book's great.
I still think the best fucking... I still think the most insane thing I've ever seen is that fucking Top Gear episode where it's like, oh yeah, car of the year 1997. And they're like, oh, we just need Tiff to drive it. And Tiff's like literally handbrake turning at 100 miles an hour and going, oh, this is alright, this. And everyone else is like clinging on for dear life. And Tiff Liddell going sideways at 100 miles an hour is just like, oh, it's got a sweet little engine, nice gear change.
Or was it the MX-5 or something?
No, it was a Puma.
Oh, right, yeah, hold on, I'm just watching it now.
A fucking Ford Puma where Jerry Clarkson's in the back, just getting flown around because you can't sit in the back
yeah,
of a Ford
what was
Puma.
it? James May said that Tiff Liddell is the greatest driver he's ever met.
Tiff Liddell's probably one of the greatest I've seen.
Yeah, well, in terms of just being able to like talk and do insane stuff,
and also being able to basically drive everything, because I think he's been in like every discipline known to man at this point.
Did a Formula 1 race, yeah.
Yeah, Formula 1, he did, because he did quite well in his Formula 1 race as well, didn't he? Considering he was driving like a shit, excuse me, a shitbox if I remember rightly.
I like how Tiff Liddell Height is the first autofill. Complete Formula 1 results. He got a retirement and did not qualify.
Oh. What team was that for?
My Unipart racing team.
Yeah, explain.
Ensign chassis.
Yeah.
To be fair, it might not be showing
to be fair, Gabriele Tarquini is like one of the best touring car drivers to ever live, and he's like the driver with like the most number of did not pre-qualifies ever. At 25 in the fucking... I think he was in a Fond Metal or whatever it was called. Remember back in the 90s when like anyone could have a Formula 1 team?
Remember Syntec?
I don't.
I miss Syntec. Remember fucking Eurobrun?
Remember Tyrrell and their stupid X-Wings?
Remember Andrea Moda?
Oh god. they tried to kill the Black Stig.
Yes, they did. Racists. Is there a third Hamilton, brother? Hamilton. I guess there probably could be. We all like to forget that Lando and Charles have brothers.
League.
And both of them are actually older as well. And also raced. Arthur knocked it on the head, and I can't remember what Lando's brother's called, but he knocked it on the head as well. Bob Norris.
Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris. My jaw hurts.
His name is Hamish.
I've talked a lot today.
Yeah, I just found that Top Gear clip. Now Tiff sliding the Puma.
Yeah,
that's hilarious, like how much angle he's got.
Yeah. Puma was a pretty good chassis, if I remember right. They're actually not bad little cars, it's just a shame they've all rotted away now. Oh, Leclerc's brother's back in F3. Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, no, Leclerc's brother's actually quite a good driver.
Yeah, he's older, though, because he took a time out for a while, didn't he, Arthur?
I thought he was still... No, I thought he was younger.
No, I swear Arthur's older. Unless I'm getting a mix. Lando's got an older brother, I know that much, because Lando's older brother was like massively into racing and then just knocked it on the head.
Arthur was born in October 14th, 2000.
Okay, never mind. Alright, fucking hell, don't shoot me.
Making him 20.
I feel really old because Yuki Tsunoda's born after 2000.
Yeah. I'm terrified for the day there's a driver older than me.
It's coming. I think Lance Stroll's actually younger than I am, so...
Not if I end Formula 1 before that happens.
Look, I'm 27. I look younger than all those guys.
Yeah, but... I mean, Lance Stroll looks like 10. Lando definitely looks 10.
Did you see a picture of Lando when he was 16 standing next to Max Verstappen?
Yes!
Like a foot height difference.
And he literally looks like a child. And he hasn't really stopped looking like a child either. To be fair, have you ever seen that fucking McLaren video where they're doing like guess who and he, like Lando gets himself and it's like, does he have a beard? And he like literally like fucking like squints and tries to have a look. It's like, mate, you don't have a beard. It's okay. Formula 1 drivers can't have beards. Good ones anyway.
Chin hair.
Yeah, name the last F1 driver that had like good facial hair.
Mansell.
Apart from Mansell. That was only a moustache.
No. That was a glorious...
What of a good... I mean, Bottas had a pretty good beard, actually, I guess.
He did.
But yes.
Lewis has shit ones. Does Ricciardo have a good beard? I don't remember.
Danny Rick.
Does Ricciardo have a beard? I'm forgetting what Ricciardo looks like.
He's got face hair.
He's a mean...
Would you describe it as good face hair?
Eh.
Fucking
Just
Toto
face
Wolff.
hair.
Yeah, he's Toto Wolff. That fucking Gorilla Grid with Toto Wolff's great because he's like, oh, my knowledge of F1's very bad. And then he like answers every question correct.
We are the underdogs.
And then fucking Christian Horner's great as well.
Oh, Horner, yeah.
Horner's fucking one's great.
Christian Horner just doesn't care.
He's just a fucking knowledge box, Horner.
Jolene Palmer, I remember, was
He's
really
like
good on Gorilla Grid.
He's like sat there where he's like, oh, guess this helmet, and everyone's like, oh, I don't know, and he's just like, well, this is the helmet of this person, and do you know a fun fact about this helmet? That was actually there because it's a tribute to like a dead race driver, and you're like, whoa, okay. I mean, Daniel has had like, they were sponsored by like a literal welding company, which was Magnussen, so I'm not surprised.
Wait, they were?
Yes.
Who?
Oh, I don't know what welding company, but they were sponsored by one.
Because I only knew about Jack Jones.
No, Jack Jones.
Jack and Jones is a clothing company in the UK.
Yes.
Yes.
They make Is It Like. They made my
Danish,
hoodie.
though.
They made my hoodie.
Well, the owner's Danish or something, I don't know.
Oh, if the owner's Danish, then that definitely explains why they've pulled out. Yeah, Haas's sponsors were probably made up entirely from the drivers, so I won't put too much into that.
I know he was only there because of Magnussen, yeah.
I'm gonna let you into a little secret.
What?
Companies don't really care about your Mazepin thing. They actually don't give a fuck.
No, they only
Companies
care about
don't give a fuck until it makes them look bad.
Yeah.
And even then, they don't care until Twitter targets them specifically and tells
It's
them it
not
looks
really that though. It's more like
Mazepin's got to bring a million sponsors in anyway.
Gunther does not care at all.
No, I mean, in fairness, I can't. I'm not
He's
being
not
funny.
friends, though.
Throughout this entirety of the thing, unless you're going to put Mazepin in prison, I don't really. What do you want him to do? It's like $9 billion in potential. Like, the fucking fighting someone else who's going to pay fucking Mazepin bill to drive. Oh, but Callum Ilott. Yeah, well, Callum Ilott doesn't bring any fucking money.
No, but he's a better driver.
The only time Callum Ilott's ever going to bring in anything is.
And I'm not being funny. What difference does it make if you have a fucking good driver? It's a Haas. It
will be interesting,
awful
though,
car.
Yeah.
Predictions for the next season. Hamilton wins title 8.
Alright, Kvyat.
Okay, right. Actual predictions. Hamilton wins title 8.
Bottas second.
Oh, you gotta say, ooh. No, I don't know. Because
yes.
Verstappen would have beaten Bottas if it wasn't for the fact that Red Bull had loads
but
of
you're
problems.
going, oh, Red Bull are close this year, and then come next season, the gap will be 8
Yeah,
miles
okay,
long.
fair point.
It happens every year.
They've got to use the same car, haven't they?
Kind of. Aero changes can still be made. It's all like just stuff under the skin.
There's listed parts, isn't it?
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
no, sorry, I thought you meant the difference between AlphaTauri and Red Bull. No.
No.
There's like certain things you can do.
Yeah,
and certain things you can't.
so Racing Point has had to change a lot of their car now, so...
Okay, predictions. Sebastian Vettel's gonna bomb. Again.
I don't think Sebastian Vettel's going to bomb.
No, I don't think he's gonna do well. If he... okay,
will
right.
He beat Stroll, though? Will he beat Stroll?
No.
That's the question.
He probably will. I mean, let's face it, this is Sebastian Vettel.
Yeah, but Stroll's coming good.
Really?
Stroll's coming good.
Oh, wait. You've got to remember, to be fair, Stroll is like the second youngest driver or something.
I think Ferrari's going to improve. I'll say that much. I don't know if it's going to be by leaps and bounds, but they're going to be in that third place hunt for constructors, no doubt. I think Renault's going to fall behind because I think Fernando's not going to be quite as good as everyone hopes he's going to be.
I guess still Fernando.
Fernando
Ocon
Alonso
probably
might
just gotta-
do very well.
Nah, I don't think he will. He's been out of the game.
I'm in two minds about this because
Fernando wasn't good when he was in a fucking McLaren that was behind the times. I don't think he's going to be in a Renault that's behind the times.
The problem with that McLaren, though, is that it was absolute garbage.
Yeah, the McLaren was next level. The McLaren was basically Williams.
That Button.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. They had quite possibly.
No, but like by his last year,
lineup.
2018, that's when it had Mercedes engines in it.
What?
2018 was. Oh, sorry, yeah, Renault engines, which is the same thing he's going to be using this year anyway.
It's almost like the entire car's different as well.
Yeah, but
yes.
It's not going to be Renault anymore, is it? It's going to be what?
That's hardly the most relevant difference, though, is it? Oh no, it's got a different name. That's going to make all the difference.
How is he doing on the timing sheets?
I'm
In
not
that young
even
drivers
bothered.
test. I know they don't matter too much, but
He was topping it last I checked, but that's Fernando Alonso, so it's hardly.
who else was even in there? I don't remember.
Stoffel. I remember Stoffel because I got my sister a Stoffel Van Dorn mug for Christmas because it was like £4 on the F1 store.
Does she like Stoffel Van Dorn?
I don't care, she's getting it. Well, she got it.
Got it, yeah. I was gonna say, if she's getting it, you're a bit late, mate.
No, it's the Stoffel Van Dorn one. It's coming after Fernando.
The Stoffel is still part of the Mercedes program.
Can I get a mug that, like, screams Fernando behind?
I want a mug that every time I fill up it says...
I just want a mug. I just want a mug. I'm sick of pouring hot coffee into my hands.
Just try to make a coffee, just pour the coffee beans into the kettle, then scoop it out with your hands.
Cupping it, like...
Or you pour it from the kettle straight into your mouth.
Okay, yeah, Mercedes domination. Williams is going to be better. I don't think they're going to do that much better, though. Haas won't be good because Schumacher takes 2 seasons to come on tap, and Mazepin's
Hey,
not
1.5.
good enough to carry. Okay, still, that's one less season than he's getting this year, or half.
No, Schumacher's going to stay in F1 for a couple of years.
Yeah, but I'm just saying in this first year he won't do as good as...
Yeah.
Well, he's in a Haas. What do you want?
Yeah.
To be fair, he beat Maz.
Will there be a race at Macau? That's an interesting one.
I doubt it. No. The car is far too wide. The turnstile is actually wide.
No, I mean, like, in general. We got to get a Grand Prix at Macau Grand Prix.
Did you see that Mini at Macau where the driver's steering wheel came off?
Macau's just a fucking meme in general, isn't it? So
it's amazing, yeah. 2019, Schumacher beat Mazepin.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, what team was Mazepin in though? Because like, oh, he was in the same team as Freeze, so yeah, he was in the championship winning team. Yeah, he's got no excuse then, basically. Yeah, so Mick will beat him.
Macau GP happened in 2020? Oh god, of course it did. I want a coffee cup that says "Great Race in the Rain." Great race in the rain! P14! Great job! You have to tell me when I'm being lapped, I don't understand anything that's going on. I don't know.
Interesting thing I heard, you know 2005 US Grand Prix?
Mm.
You know, suppose, you know how it was a little closer than you'd expect, like Schumacher almost crashed into Barrichello and stuff like that, and a slow pit stop and whatever?
Are you saying Schumacher was bad in 2005?
No, what I'm saying is that supposedly Niki Lauda, when he was commentating, because apparently he's on like one of the Austrian channels, I heard that he was just calling out Ferrari for saying they were just putting it on as part of the show.
Isn't that basically what it was by the end of it?
Yeah, but like, I don't know, they just weren't taking it seriously at all, or were trying to manufacture a close race. I was like,
I mean, this is the team that literally had like a shoot at 2002 where they got like on the line for Vodafone or whatever it was. That like fucking publicity program. Then again, isn't 2002 that year where like Schumacher finished on the podium at every single race? So.
yes.
And people say Mercedes is boring.
Yeah, Lewis still hasn't done that yet. The loser, and he gets a knighthood.
Yeah. Sir Michael Schumacher. They go to his fucking bed where he's still in a coma and just fucking ding, ding, dong.
I like how that still isn't the biggest issue.
What, is that still not as good as... Is that still not as good as Do It for Dale? Oh, right, okay. Fucking Lightning McQueen.
No.
Dale Earnhardt as Lightning McQueen.
Still doesn't take as much as Elon Musk's daughter's name.
Pussy Musk.
Oh no.
Alright, okay. Should we do this? I've got an idea.
Oh no.
Let's rank the constructors for next year.
Okay.
Mercedes 1.
Yeah.
Red Bull 2.
second.
McLaren 3rd.
Yes. I'm glad you said that. Because I thought you were going to say I'm insane. Ferrari 4th.
Yep. I can go with that.
Renault 5th?
Do I have more? Who's better out of Stroll and Ocon?
Oh.
That is actually a good question.
I think when we were ranking it last, you said Ocon.
Ocon had the edge.
I don't know though.
I think
Ocon,
Stroll's... The thing is, Stroll had a great first half of 2020 and then dropped off because I think his confidence died after the whole COVID thing.
There was a lot of like bad luck as well, like in Mugello, Russia, stuff out of his control. So.
But then again, Ocon's had bad luck. Do we not see how many times he got hit by Bottas in Turkey? Cue the magic roundabout theme.
Yeah, no, I don't know. That would be interesting to see.
Who's got to score more points? Actually, here's a question. Who do you think has got to score more points, Alonso or Vettel?
Oh, Alonso.
Oh, you really? You're that confident?
Oh, easily. Easily.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
I'll say it, Renault 5, yeah.
Yeah, Renault 5, I think just based on Alonso alone, to be honest, I think. Well, not him alone, obviously, but like, he'll score the bulk of the points, I think.
Yeah. So
Racing Point or AlphaTauri, though?
I'd say Aston Martin. AlphaTauri's not quite there.
AlphaTauri.
Because the thing is, I think AlphaTauri benefited this year massively from Ferrari engines being complete dog shit. So
Gasly is quite good though, isn't it?
I'd say AlphaTauri 7th. I reckon Tsunoda's going to score some points.
Alpha has.
Alpha. Hassel Williams.
Oh yeah, no, Alpha has Williams. I'd say. I don't think Williams are going to pass, especially with Ferrari engines getting good.
Yeah.
Ferrari engines. Oh shit!
Then again,
we don't do anything.
Well, no, next season.
Yeah, but you see, if the Ferrari engines come good, will Alpha beat Alpha? Because Giovinazzi.
I don't know. I don't think they will.
Yeah, Giovinazzi's too inconsistent. Yeah, no, AlphaTauri has. AlphaTauri, Alpha has Williams. Yeah, I can go with that.
McLaren might be back in the big time.
I don't know if Haas is going to score points next year, though.
I don't think they will. I think Grosjean and Magnussen have been doing a lot more than it seems.
I think Magnussen's good. He's just had a few unluckinesses, and Grosjean's quick and
Grosjean's quick on his day, but it's like Germany and
Grosjean's good when the fucking everything lines up perfectly. How many 11th place finishes did Haas get last year?
2020.
What about Russell?
I don't think he's going to score points in the entirety with Williams. I think that might be his curse.
Well, he is rumoured to get the 2022 Mercedes.
Oh, he probably. If they drop Bottas, he will.
They will definitely be dropping Bottas.
To be fair, Hamilton hasn't signed a contract yet, so Toto Wolff might really do a fuck you. That'd be hilarious, though.
I don't buy that at all, but yeah, maybe.
I don't know. Depends how money-driven Hamilton is. I don't know how
many
much
11ths.
Hamilton is very money-driven. I'll tell you this: if he ever signed with Williams, they'd probably give him a £15 million contract.
But Hamilton's not going to sign with Williams. He had Frank Williams in the fucking car with him to persuade him to do a contract, and Frank Williams just looked in pain the entire time.
No, it was. No, I don't know. I think they'll sign. Also, Haas didn't actually finish 11th this season.
Huh?
They didn't finish 11th at all last season.
Okay. Yeah.
They got a bunch of 12ths and 13ths.
Alright, here's a better question for you, though.
Yeah.
Will Haas score points this year?
Haas? Probably not.
No, I don't think they will. I think.
Alright, actually, a little bit of a side bet here. I bet if they do, it'll be Mazepin who gets the points. A bit like Kubica.
Oh, you know it will be, yeah.
Yeah. Just
it'll be the one race that. Yeah.
Mazepin, what he will do is kill Schumacher. And then
well, I'm telling you, that Saudi Arabia GP, I'm already saying that's got fucking travesty written all over it and retirements everywhere, so.
New circuit, street circuit.
Oh, that's another prediction for next year. Saudi Arabian street circuit is going to be a complete fucking nightmare in terms of retirements and attrition.
Here's the thing. The first year of Baku, I don't think was that insane, and that was 2017 and 18 that was dramatic. So it could be a bit
2019, like Russell exploded at Baku.
Yeah, that was in a practice session, though.
Even still, that's an explosion.
Yeah. That's true.
His asshole went through the Williams. How many points Mazepin will get his penalty points? Who knows? Who knows? You never know. Mazepin might. I think Mazepin said before that when the cars get faster, he gets better. So who knows?
Mazepin's.
Maybe Haas will rock up with a Ferrari F2004 next year, and we'll be like, whoa.
And then they'll get disqualified every race. So.
Well, that'd be great if they're like, we don't care if the car gets disqualified, we just want to be quicker than anybody else.
And they just show up. They just have a Porsche 919 or something.
You say by the end of the F1 season just becomes getting the fastest thing you can, so Mercedes just show up with like Volkswagen fucking IDR electric things. Okay.
And then Haas like, oh yeah, no, one of the guys at Haas knows someone who works at NASA, and they just show up at the Saturn time.
Williams. Williams don't get it and just show up with a Boeing 737.
No, they get the, you know how they worked on a JCB digger? To set the, like, tractor land speed record or something?
No, that's Aston Martin, mate. They're the one sponsored by JCB.
Oh, well, oh yeah, they will be now, won't they?
Yeah.
Imagine JCB in an F1 team. No, JCB as an F1 team.
Well, until they allow diesel engines, that won't happen. Actually, no, that was Caterpillar, wasn't it, who had a hand in that V10 Le Mans car?
Was it? I don't know.
Yeah, Cat technically made the engine for the V10 Touareg, and they put that in a Le Mans car and it exploded, but that's not the point.
Did you, have you seen that Truth in 24 documentary?
No.
Audi documentary. Do you know who it's narrated by?
Lorraine Garficaine.
Jason Statham.
Oh god.
Excuse me?
Yeah, it's actually really well. Yeah, no, it's just like there's two of them actually. They're both on YouTube. But they're just. Like,
it's got to be better than watching Martin Brundle try and commentate anything.
Oh god, no! Martin Brundle's not too bad of a commentator. It's Alex fucking. It's Alex.
No,
whatever is.
I'm sorry.
David.
Croft's fine.
Croft is.
I am sorry. I cannot take anything Martin Brundle says seriously after watching Martin Brundle Supercars again, where he sits there the entire time and says, "This McLaren F1 drives good, but not as good as that time I was in the 1999 24 Hours of Le Mans with Toyota in my LMP1 car." It's like, mate, we get it. You raced at Le Mans in a Toyota. We get it.
What, and then had the tyres explode at the last minute?
I can't remember which car Brundle was in, actually. Because there's 3 of them, wasn't there?
Was there? I don't know.
One of them collided with something. One of them had the tyre explode, and I think one of them the gearbox exploded.
Nice.
Although that one was in, like, 10th place, so it didn't really matter.
That's the one Brundle was driving.
Probably.
Let's see, actually. Martin Brundle. Oh yeah, the draft gates they've got, by the way, are those, oh, the first thing that shows up is a jigsaw puzzle.
A jigsaw puzzle of Martin Brundle's face?
Hold on, I'll send you a link. Actually, that's a bit long. How do I crop this?
Bitly.
That? No, you can just, like, take a bit out because it's all, like, affiliate links or whatever.
Oh, I was going to say, there's, like, that website where you can get shortened links.
Yes.
Tiny URL, that's it.
38 quid and that can be yours. I'm putting a stream chat as well.
It'd be the best way for me to click it, actually.
Yeah. Yeah,
unlike, by the way, can I just point out, unlike Lance Stroll, I have survived a race of Mugello full circuit. And Max Verstappen. How many other people went out of that race?
What?
The Mugello race this year. How many people DNF'd from that?
Oh, it was like 10. Oh, like 9.
Verstappen, Stroll, Sainz, Giovinazzi, because he drove straight into the back of a Williams. I can't remember. A lot.
Martin Brundle's.
The important thing about that race. The important thing about that race is Valtteri Bottas tried everything he could and he still got second.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm very confused by. Oh yeah, Martin Brundle drove. Sorry, I'm like overloaded with information. Yeah, Brundle drove for the for Tyrrell, whatever, when they got disqualified.
Nice.
The entire season.
Oh, that was the one where it's the oil in the fuel, wasn't it? Whatever it was. Yeah. Damn, I was really hoping for a picture of his face.
Right. Also, he raced in the. Oh, I can hear myself. Cool.
I can't anymore. It happened briefly, and now it hasn't happened.
Yeah, weird. He drove. Oh, he did it twice. DNF twice. He did 90 laps in. Yeah, in 99 he did 90 laps, and in 98 he did 191 laps.
Which car was it?
It was... Where's the number?
Because I think they were number 21 through 23. 21's the puncture explosion. 21's the puncture explosion, 22's the one that hits them, at 23 is the car that was like a million laps down.
He was in 28.
Oh, I'm getting it mixed up with the GTR LM.
Oh yeah, probably, because 23's Nissan.
Yeah.
I'm really confused too, because I found some British Saloon Car Championship results from Brundle.
Yeah.
And, like, they're coloured correctly. But, like, there's one there where a race at Silverstone, it's coloured in yellow, like he got first place. There's just a question mark for the results.
What year?
1977.
1977?
Yes.
Yeah, that's before they televised it, so no one knows.
Cool. But he still
It got
won,
televised in 87, that's when people could actually, like, figure out that shit. 98 was such a jolly year for Toyota cars. Sainz Corolla broke down 500 metres from the finish in the
Oh, I
TSO
saw
20.
I saw a film about a short film, about that.
Yeah,
The
the
most
fucking one where
depressing
Mac and him was like back at the hotel room and someone was like, oh, by the way, Sainz broke down, your world champion. It was his brother who came. He was actually mid-interview when it happened. And his brother came on the phone and was like, oh, by the way, Sainz just broken down, you've won the world championship again. And he was like, oh, really? You're not bullshitting me? I think he said that on camera. In finish.
Amazing.
And he was like, no. It's real. Yeah. Yeah, the Mitsubishi dominance in rallying wasn't really massively Mitsubishi dominance. It's not like Sebastian Loeb.
Nothing's like Sebastian Loeb.
Well, apart from Sebastian Ogier in like 2012 to 2006. But then again, that's because Volkswagen was like the only team that was trying. So. And then Hyundai became the only team that was trying, and now like two teams are trying, and M Sport just sits there trying not to dribble on itself.
And they're bringing in a Ford Puma.
That got shot down. I think they're actually using the Fiesta.
Oh, good. I was going to say, because they bring out the Puma while Toyota makes the Yaris GR. They are doomed.
I think they were looking into it, and in the end, it was like the Fiesta's a better idea still. So.
Well, yeah, there's no conceivable universe.
No, I think they've cancelled. That's now being moved to 2022 when the GR comes in, because I think WRC is getting the F1 style resource cap. So you're not allowed to bring a new car in. Or something, I heard.
Boring. We need to bring tobacco money in some way. Can't cryptocurrencies sponsor F1 teams?
Tobacco money was in WRC.
Yeah, we need it back.
It was Marlboro Mitsubishi and then Marlboro Peugeot. I can't actually remember when that got pulled out. I think it must have been 06, because I'm fairly certain that car, the Kronos racing one that Loeb drove, had what was that French cigarette company called? Galarus or something? The blue one.
Probably.
The same thing Prost was sponsored by, I think.
Yeah, I know what you're on about. Yeah.
Or Ligier and then Prost. I can't remember which way around was that. One of them was Prost and the other one just died, didn't it? Because there was one French one that was like fully socialist and supported by the government, and there was one that wasn't.
What was there? Oh, I don't know then.
Yeah, because there was Ligier and then there was the other one as well. Galarus or something.
LaRousse.
Yeah, LaRousse, that was the other French one. I can't remember which way it was around, but one of them was fucking fully into the socialist government, was friends with the Prime Minister, became the national French racing team, got Renault to be forced to make engines for them, and then Peugeot after that. And then the other one was like, we don't want you here. I think he had to make his base in Italy after a while because the French government were basically trying to snuff him out.
Oh, I heard a great thing. You know Kopasuka? Fittipaldi's team?
Yeah.
Yeah, that became the Brazil's national racing team. Like Brazil literally started throwing money at. I've got a link to a story. I'll have to try and find it.
Is that like when fucking 40 Corsa was supposed to be the most Italian team ever, and then the Brazilians came around like, "Hi, we have money," and then they were like, "Well, we're using Ford engines. We're gonna make it yellow. It's gonna be made up entirely of Brazilian sponsors and Parmalat," which I still don't know what Parmalat does.
Let's take a look.
Other than the fact that they used to sponsor Niki Lauda's head.
Parmalat is a dairy and food corporation, which is a subsidiary of French multinational company Lactalis.
So basically Latifi.
Kind of. Do I have a brand that I recognise? No.
Well, Latifi does.
Yeah, Lavazza, that's...
No, Lavazza, that's it.
Lavazza, whatever.
Lavazza makes Italian coffee, that's it. And that only got integrated to us a couple of years ago, so... Because everything else is Canadian, because he sells meat. WRC had Rothmans, Marlboro... well, the Lanciers were Martini originally, I don't know if they... Camel was Peugeot, I think.
They were Martini, and they were Ford, I think.
Yeah, Ford got Martini in the end. You're allowed Martini though, because there's alcohol sponsorship, which is technically still allowed. As long as you say 0%. Hence why Sainz has...
Carlos, yeah.
Yeah, and also the Williams had the fucking Martini livery for a bit.
Except for in Abu Dhabi.
Drinking's illegal in Abu Dhabi. Fun's illegal in Abu Dhabi.
I've been there, yes.
I liked the idea.
I went to Ferrari World though, that was cool.
Did you see the hotel that looks like a dick?
No. I did go to the Yas circuit though.
Yeah, that's the Yas circuit, that's the hotel, it looks like a penis.
Does it?
Yes.
Okay.
It has the shaft, which is the main bit that stretches over the track, and then ball sacks the... Nicholas Latifi and his meat. Nicholas Latifi likes to beat his meat against the wall in his Williams. I'm sure when Nicholas Latifi was announced for Williams, Claire Williams beat her meat. Had a nice ham sandwich. It goes quiet as all the entire room Googles ham sandwiches to see if they do indeed look like vaginas.
I don't need to.
Boost has enough. Boost has experience with the pussy.
Yeah.
Just remember when you're eating a hoagie.
A what?
I can't wait for Boost to get a girlfriend called Adrian. Adrian! What about bogies?
Yeah, that's what I kind of assumed he was talking about. I figured it was a US term or something.
I think a hoagie's like a candy or something.
No, hoagie's like a meat sandwich with cheese.
A hoagie is basically...
Oh, you're like some fucking Asian country person.
A hoagie is a
so you
football.
get loads of weird shit.
A hoagie is just a football.
Do you mean a 6-incher? Or is it 12 inches?
That's 12 inches in a foot, yes. Oh my god.
Alright, I've never taken 12 inches, unlike you.
You will probably never see 12 inches in your life.
What do you want? I've got a ruler literally right here.
A Rolo?
I've had a 12-inch pizza.
I've seen 10 inches.
I think you both say you've seen 10 it. Interesting movie, by the way.
Unlike you, Torrent, I don't like looking at shafts on this.
Boring.
Boost the type of guy to nut when they zoom in on the fucking penetration part. Why do they film that? Does anyone find that part attractive?
That's why you only watch solo stuff.
I agree.
Oh,
I'm a big fan of solo and lesbian, but still. I prefer my women to be not corrupted.
Good luck with that. Corruption is everywhere.
I don't know, the vagina's probably lighter than the penis is pound by pound. So.
Well, yeah, women are in general, so...
It is also more aerodynamically efficient.
This is true.
Unlike testicles on your breasts. Which I guess on a male, they're a lower centre of gravity, so...
Yeah, it doesn't help when they're, like, flailing around and messing up.
That's why you date, like, those women that don't really have tits.
I guess.
That's why you date, like, what was that Olympic swimmer called? Rebecca Adlington.
That's who you bring to mind.
Yeah, because she has, like, that nose that can cut through air and wind very well.
Most noses can.
She's actually very aerodynamically sound.
I mean, probably, yeah. She's a swimmer.
I watch straight porn. I'm not reading that because that'll just get sound clips, but okay. It's okay, I know your secrets already. You good? This car is quite understeering. Have I mentioned before that Mugello's actually a really boring track? There's literally nothing to it, is there?
What do you want about? Turn left, turn right, turn left, turn
It's
right.
basically Catalonia with elevation.
Catalonia has a fair bit of elevation, to be honest.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you have those S-bends.
It's all uphill and then like... I don't know, then once
Did you just call it turn 3?
Yeah.
Turn 3, also known as, and there it goes on the inside of his teammate and they've collided!
Have you seen Nico Rosberg did a bunch of videos going over the tracks and like
oh god, I bet he's... Nico Rosberg's the type of guy to still fucking achingly try to defend the fact that he was in the right on that one.
No, he did a great thing there where he just sort of had like a Nam flashback. It was great. I'll get it now.
Who do you think was in the wrong for that?
Didn't they put the blame on Hamilton?
Well, the FIA blamed no one. Niki Lauda blamed Hamilton.
Which is the only opinion that I really care about, to be honest.
Well, Lauda got him into the pits and said, do you see that flashing red light? That means that he's not got full power from the Kerr system. You had full power from the Kerr system. If you had an extra 150 horsepower, Hamilton, why didn't you just go around the outside of him?
It's amazing.
I don't know, I guess it's more Hamilton. Rosberg was a bit violent on shutting the door there. But then again, F1 cars I've noticed defending is like, you can have like one violent move as long as you don't make another one, you're alright.
Yeah, that was just called the Max Verstappen rule. Genuinely. It was brought in because when he came in, he just started swerving
cutting
around
people
everywhere.
off. Yeah.
It was great, actually. I think it was Monaco 2015. He got overtaken by, I think, Vettel, like blue flagged. So what he did then is he started following Vettel around. So when other cars got blue flagged, he followed Vettel through. They did a bunch of stuff like that.
That's high IQ strats.
I know, right?
That's just big brain.
An 8.
Intelligence over 800.
I've never had a Subway in my life, so...
I've had a Subway when they had the barbecue pulled pork, and that was not
I don't like pork. That really turns me off of that.
Good Muslim?
I don't really like most meat, I'll be honest.
Really?
No, I like my meat processed. So it doesn't taste like meat. Like, I can't stand... I don't like chicken when it's, like, whole and not breaded. I don't like...
Oh, skin on chicken's good though.
I don't like pork. I don't like turkey. Beef's fine.
You're doing the January or whatever it's called.
No, fuck that. Oh, it's pepperoni pizza too much for that shit.
Reasonable. That's the thing that I'd kind of consider going vegan.
But I fucking love pepperoni.
that's the thing.
It's also cheaper. So.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. But yeah, no, I don't hate the idea of going vegan and using like processed stuff. It just sort of seemed like too much effort to check everything.
Wait, when did I see a picture of Paige? Oh, bin.
Oh, I thought I timestamped that Rosberg video. Hold on. I'm not saying watch it now, but it's like, yeah.
How to master the Spanish Jeep. Yeah, he does track analysis and shit now, doesn't he?
They're really good, to be honest.
Did you learn a lot from Pico Rosberg? Jay White. Why does that name ring a bell?
Wrestler.
Oh yeah, isn't that the fucking ex-Ring of Honor champion?
Yes.
Who ended up leading Bullet Club. I don't know much about wrestling at the moment, I'll be perfectly honest. I know Luke Harper died, that's about it. That's my knowledge of wrestling right now.
I like how I get to laugh out of you.
It's a nervous laugh. I was actually quite shocked when I heard about Luke Harper dying.
Same, man.
Usually I don't get shocked by people dying. I usually don't really care, I'll be perfectly honest.
I remember Paul Walker shocked me.
Maybe it's been a long time, I can't remember that shit.
I was quite young. I remember waking up that morning, and the first thing my dad tells me is that. Which was a bit of a bomb to drop on me, especially because I was just getting into the Fast and Furious movies and whatever.
Alexa Bliss got set on fire. Cool.
Oh, nice.
Hmm.
Anyway, she could get hotter in Emil's eyes.
She's not really, and then like she gives that look, and it's like, ah. You know those people who like adjust picture by picture?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, he was only like 41. What was his name in the other thing? Brody Lee. Roman Reigns is kicking ass and Braun is dog shit. Fair enough. Oh, I know Bobby Lashley and MVP are a team. I know that much. And R-Truth probably still has the 24/7 championship. Because R-Truth never does not have the 24/7 championship. I'm amazed you remember stuff like that. Boost.
What?
I don't remember like most bits of tragic news, I'll be honest.
Oh, I don't remember a lot, but that was just like one of the ones that was in my head, basically. Like, that's the thing, that's the only time it was really a celebrity.
Oh, I remember Amy Winehouse dying because I didn't like her.
Yeah.
That's when I was unfortunately in Wales. And I was like, oh good, this holiday has a happy ending at least. This is race free. Yeah, she was a junkie, who cares?
One way of looking at it, I guess.
R-Truth is a... Oh, she wasn't even that talented. I'm sorry, I really hate the people that, like, when someone dies, they're like, oh my god, they were so good. It's like when Grosjean crashed his car and after he, like, got caught out alive, everyone's like, oh, Grosjean's such a good driver. You're like, is he?
Just... He's alright.
Like, everyone went from hating Grosjean to liking Grosjean just because he had an almost dead... It's like... Don't be fake about it. Fucking hell. You can wish someone's okay and also criticise them for their driving, which I can do with Grosjean.
That's the thing, it was a boneheaded move by him.
Yeah, it's completely his fault.
Yeah.
I felt really bad for Kvyat that day because
because
and it's like
it reminds me.
None of that was Kvyat's fault. I don't even think the fucking Lance Stroll thing was really his fault.
No.
Stroll just sort of jumped in front of him.
What was it? Adrian Sittel, because he was involved in the Bianchi incident. And he gave up racing for life, I think, after that. Just because he was like so shaken by, you know, because he was the reason there was a tractor out on the course.
Oh yeah, he was Sauber, wasn't he, or something?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that incident, and I'm still confused as to what even happened there.
I actually haven't, but I've heard enough to. Like, I don't want to watch the.
It's really, it's strange because like you don't quite get how any of that happened. So why is there a tractor out on course? Why was Bianchi not slowing for yellows? And how much fucking speed was he taking out the S's? Because that thing did. You don't take that much speed coming out the S's. Like,
well, that's
with all due respect, he was going to crash. He was probably going to crash into the opening in the wall by the looks of it. Even if it wasn't there, which would have been pretty horrific. So.
Yeah.
The Bianchi one's is weird. But yeah, it's like even when it went on the tractor, it was a bit... Because if you watch it from... I apologise if this is distressing you the way I'm describing it. It doesn't actually look like he goes under. Because the right side of the car goes under, but I don't know. At speed, physics and stuff like that, trying to figure that out. It's just...
What was he? It was Marussia, which was Manor.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's like whenever they like discuss like NASCAR crashes and stuff. Basically, it's like at that sort of speed, it's millimeters, a sort of what kills you and what doesn't.
No,
it's like in the M11 video about fucking Earnhardt, where they're like Earnhardt's biggest like. Well, NASCAR's biggest tragedy was avoided by inches. Earnhardt was killed by inches.
What was it though? That wasn't the only death Manor had, or whatever, in that time. Because they had a test driver, I think. Can't remember who. Female driver. Yeah, for some reason, I think she was about to get out the car or something, and the anti-still kicked in or something and threw the car backwards.
Oh shit!
And it basically went under a truck or something. So yeah, that was
fucking great. Yeah, the Herbert crash. That was I saw that as well actually. Because footage of that was pretty everywhere, considering no one knew he was dead, and then he died, and it was like, oh. I think the worst one about that was the fucking Hamilton's reaction to it.
Oh, yeah.
Have you read the comments of that as well? Fucking some people, their brains are just fucking wired in ways I don't understand. Because you know where he says, oh, I hope that kid's okay? Apparently, and I've got no idea when this happened, but someone apparently has spread this as a rumour and misconstrued it as, I hope that kid dies. And you're like, I'm sorry, what? Are you actually some form of, like, fucking mental gymnast? The likes of which I could never see. Oh, that was the first F2 race you ever saw. Yeah, I've heard that from a few people, but it's like, fucking, the first race someone watched was, like, the one where fucking Senna died. I've heard that before.
Well, I think people remember it, don't they? They might have seen other ones, but just not remembered it or whatever. That was the first one they sat down.
IndyCar driver that crashed so hard in private testing he evaporated. Yeah, I've heard of people doing that. That's how I want to die, really. No evidence whatsoever.
Oh, that'd help me.
Imagine how light you are when you're exploding.
No, we'll find out with you.
Well, it's like human combustion is a thing. Like people can.
We saw it on Top Gear with a snowbine harvester.
No, but apparently there's been a few reported cases of people literally just catching fire, exploding from within. It happens. We don't know how, but it happens. Like no scientist can explain quite how that happens, but it does.
I mean.
It's when you explode from stress. Haha, save students 2020. Anyways.
That, but unironically.
Ah, fuck students.
No,
fucking
don't
lazy
wait.
arse
No,
wipes.
yes, please.
I hate students.
Only if you female attractive, that only one.
Oh yeah, I'd like uni. Don't get me wrong, some uni students, you know, I'd be pro-education for that. But this is the one thing I'm really good at, setting aside all of my fucking anything I believe in. I'm really good at setting aside in the pursuit of, yeah.
Okay.
I can be pro-marriage, pro-Christianity to try and get laid.
Oh, you're like that bit in Always Sunny in Philadelphia where they go to an abortion rally to pick up girls. Oh, you should watch It's Always Sunny. You'd love that.
I'll have to give that a go.
Genuinely, the first 2 episodes.
I mean, in fairness, Daniel, the first F4 race I ever paid attention to was that one where the kid lost his legs. So. What was his name again?
Billy Monger.
Yeah.
Actually, I've just realised the first episode of It's Always Sunny is just you, bringing in Jeracer.
Oh god.
Or something like that.
This is my
Actually,
black friend.
Yeah, no, it genuinely is.
God. It's actually when you swallow a cigarette whilst it's lit.
Excuse me?
Lex, I dare you to do that. Prove the theory right and you'll be known as the mastermind
How can you
of
swallow a
history.
cigarette when it's lit though? Because when it goes in your mouth, your saliva will put it out.
You do LPs for 4 hours, so you've got no more saliva to give.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Richard Burns winning the Rally of Great Britain. Yeah, you see, that's a nice way to enter a sport.
Where Great Britain just, well, yeah, the only bit of Britain that matters.
Yeah, that's the Welsh Rally. We needed to use you for something.
Only bit of Wales that matters?
The Network Q Rally of Great Britain. I think it's actually been outside of Wales a few times, I can't remember.
Lies.
Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Oh, that's a point. Fucking virtual touring cars this year goes to fucking that Goodwood track, which is weird.
Oh, God.
I can read you the track list actually, hold on. Next year we are doing Donington, Brands Hatch Indy, Fruxton, Silverstone, Alton Park. Oh, Goodwood Revivals for the 1960s touring cars people are buying. Snetterton, Brands, Knockhill, Fruxton, Fosters. Good call.
Fosters?
Alton Park, Fosters.
Oh.
I hate Alton Park. Look at those free spokes. Mamma mia.
Here we go again.
It's got those, like, Watchdog free spokes. You know, they're, like, technically more like 6 spokes, but they're free spokes.
We do not talk about those.
Why is the car design in Watch Dogs Legion so fucking ugly?
It's... everything just very sort of blends together.
It's...
because it's all, like... Because you look at the previous games, Watch Dogs 1 I still think has... well, I don't know, I love the car design and the...
I've played 2. That's the only one I've played.
2 I hated the driving.
Does 2 have co-op?
Yes. I've got it on PC. So...
ah, I've got it on Xbox. Fuck.
Actually, no, it doesn't have co-op, sorry. It's got, it's got this thing where you can invade other people's games.
At least Saints Row 2 has co-op.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I hated the driving in Watch Dogs 2.
I can't say I noticed anything about it other than, wow, this game's pretty... wow, all these characters are really fucking unlikable.
Yeah, I felt it. I don't know.
I don't think Ubisoft can make good characters anymore.
I
think they put way too much effort into like Far Cry 3, and ever since then it's just gone off a cliff. Of trying to make anyone interesting.
Yeah, I really liked the original Watch Dogs. But then lots of people hated that, and then... I
heard it aged well over time, because more people speak about how the characters are good over time. I think there's just a lot
really?
of... yeah.
I hated the plots and the writing.
I don't know.
I really liked
what was
it.
the Larry Bundy character line? They removed all the likable characters and replaced them with annoying hipsters for Watch Dogs 2.
I don't remember anyone being likable. I don't remember any characters as the thing. There was that one...
Yeah, you see, that's the sign of a bad game. If you don't remember any of the characters, that's the sign of a bad story.
There was Aiden, his
It's
sister.
like the generic black dude in Black Ops Cold War that no one cares about.
Yeah, it was Aiden, his sister, and then, well, there was that...
I thought it was his
Chinese
niece that got
American
killed,
guy.
not his sister.
Where did the niece come from?
Oh. To be fair, if you caught the niece, you deserve to die. Do you know what game had good characters?
What?
Sleeping Dogs.
Oh, I need to go back to Sleeping Dogs.
Dog guys!
I need to,
Have you beaten it yet?
No, I remember really liking the combat, but then anytime I go back to it and try driving, I hate it.
Yeah, the driving's a bit bad, but the actual story's quite good.
Basically, well, that's the thing there, because it's a really fun street brawler, but then it's like split up the city into like 3 places and tries to...
Yeah, the city traversing's a bit weird.
I just want it to be like this tiny focused. That's the thing, if it just took place in the one thing and was a bit like a Yakuza game, I'd be behind it. But because it's like trying to be like a big open world game, I don't like it so
Well,
much.
in fairness, from what I hear, that the development of it was like it was the developer's baby, and then Activision completely fucked it up, sold it off to who published it in the end? Deep Silver, wasn't it, or Square or something? I don't remember. And they basically put that out and just removed all the true crime references. So it's been meddled with like 3
it's a
times.
true crime game.
Yeah, it was originally supposed to be True Crime Hong Kong.
Huh.
Yeah, it was a game they ran out of money, they went to Activision, Activision wanted to brand it as True Crime, and then Activision decided that publishing anything that wasn't Call of Duty was stupid, so got rid of it.
Reasonable.
Yeah. Well, bear in mind this was like 2010, so this is when Call of Duty was like making billions. And they made billions off of Modern Warfare 2, and that game was hot garbage by the end of it.
Oh.
From an army.
There might be some news on Hamilton.
Ooh.
What?
Hamilton re-signs for Mercedes.
Probably.
I mean, they're literally speaking in interviews like they've already done the deal, so.
Lewis Hamilton could potentially be retiring.
Oh, where are you reading this?
I'm reading this from the Daily Express.
Oh god.
So,
Yeah, but then again, they say Hamilton might be retiring each time.
Yeah.
No, he has not signed a contract at all.
Yeah, he said
Yeah,
he's very...
Either he's wanting more money or he's actually going to retire.
Well, he wants more money. This has literally been said that he wants 40 million and they're paying him like 35. And Toto's a fucking old businessman, so he's just holding out.
I disagree. I don't think it's like that.
no,
Don't get me wrong, I think he is going to retire shortly, I just don't think it'll be this year. But then again, Hamilton's already said all he really wanted was like 1 year out, and basically COVID gave him that, so he was fine. Because he wanted to go off and do other shit.
E-rally stuff.
I can see the best. I can see the point of call that'll probably happen is the one that has been rumoured, where he'll get to 2022, try out the new regulations, and then give up. I'm assuming he wants to. How many of actually no, Kimmy's got that at the moment, hasn't he?
What?
Racing in as many different eras as possible.
Yeah.
Because Kimmy's done V10, V8, and hybrid.
I don't buy Hamilton retiring.
Do you think Kimmy's got to stay around until 2022?
Yeah, I think he'll.
Either he's going to do 1 more year or he's just going to retire and leave it.
I will say I think there's more chance of Giovinazzi being dropped than there is of Kimmy being dropped.
Oh yeah. Well,
No, Kimmy's not going to be dropped. Kimmy's just going to own the team.
Oh yeah, that was the rumor, wasn't it? Sauber apparently he's going to get a stake in that.
He's got a major stake. Once he retired, he had a major stake in the Sauber.
I kind of like the way Kimi's career's come full circle. It's quite cool.
Yeah.
Although then again, saying that, there's going to be like a thing will come out saying like Kimi Räikkönen signed for Ferrari again. And his career's just going to repeat itself, so he's going to be 60 and back in a Sauber.
Racing with his son, Robert Räikkönen.
They wouldn't surprise me if that's
nice.
I mean, in fairness, if he gets a stake in Sauber, we know exactly where fucking Kimi's son's going, and there's no going to be like, oh, he bought a team for his son bullshit going on with Kimi's son.
No,
Kimi's son already looks like he's got the look of death like his dad does, so...
To be fair, Kimi's son could put it into the guardrail every week. And
Kimi's son looks great. He's like just got the same face as his dad. Or he has that don't ask me fucking questions face already.
I wonder where he got it from.
Yeah. To be fair, Räikkönen's done well. Have you seen his wife?
No, I don't tend to do that.
Good old Mintu. She's the one that looked shocked when Kimi was really drunk at that FIA ceremony. She was the one with the black hair who's like, when that announcer says, Kimi's enjoyed tonight a lot, and she just looks and goes, yep, that's Kimi. That fucking video's great. I don't want to go to the prize ceremony. 2 months later, Kimi's just like, wait! Actually, did you hear the one thing he said about this prize ceremony that was kind of nice?
What?
He's like, at least it's in St. Petersburg, so I can drive home easy.
Drive?
Well, fly. Fucking Kimi.
Right, I'm gonna go grab a tea and something to eat. I'll be right back.
Okay. But yeah, no, I think Antonio's got less time than Kimi has currently. Unless Antonio sometimes manages to have a fucking baller of a season this year. Which I doubt it. I think Gio's good, but I don't think Gio's good enough to ever be promoted up to Ferrari. Gio's more like one of those people who's just going to end up going into like GT racing or some bullshit.
Well, he's a Ferrari driver.
Because it's basically like if you're bad at F1, you end up in fucking... Mind you, actually, he's I think he started out in Asia, so he might even end up, I don't know, Super GT.
Super Formula, maybe.
Yeah, that's where Kobayashi is at the moment. There you go, see, I've related it back to the stream title now.
Hey, well done.
He can now be called Kamui Kobayashi without clickbait.
Okay.
Box now, Kamui, box now. Kamui Kobayashi, that's a good name, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Rated, so yeah.
What's a bad F1 name?
Lance Stroll.
Okay,
Lance
yeah,
is good, but Stroll is the
Alex
non-F1
Albon's a
driver.
bad name.
Albon's, yeah, Lando Norris.
Yeah.
George Russell.
Yeah. Other than that, is there anyone who's got a bad name?
Sounds like somebody who's twice.
Nicholas Latifi.
Oh, yeah.
Anyone signed with Williams?
Aitken, Tictum, Chadwick.
Yeah,
Chadwick.
Chadwick's bad. Chadwick just sounds like something from Harry Potter. Gio going to WEC. Yeah, it's a possibility. Antonio Giovinazzi is a good name.
Yeah. Unless Crofty says it, then it just sounds like Gio the Nazi.
Antonio Gio the Nazi. Oh, it has Nazi in it. Alex Jung. Yeah, that's a bad name. I mean, in fair, actually no, Narain Kane's a great name. Karun Chandok, that's a bad name.
Oh, I don't know.
Bruno Senna, that wasn't a good name.
Really?
Nah, Ayrton Senna was better.
Yeah, Ayrton's better.
Like
No,
Bruno's not a name for a race driver.
No.
It's the name of an option.
Eddie Irvine wasn't a good name. Who was the guy who got the podium for Stewart? Or won the race for Stewart in the 90s?
Johnny Herbert?
Yeah, that's a bad name. It was an even worse face as well, actually. Johnny Herbert is not nice to look at.
See, Johnny works as a British racing driver, I think.
Yeah, but his name's Johnny. Imagine if you get sponsored by Durex.
No, that's the perfect.
It's Johnny Herbert. Hi, my name's Johnny Herbert, and have I got a Johnny for you?
He'd do that, you know he would.
Yeah, I watched that fucking milk challenge for the first time the other day, and he was great in that.
Wait, what?
Have you not seen the McLaren milk challenge?
No.
Oh, it's brilliant. They have to like carry this like box of milk while like the other driver's trying to fuck them up, and in the end, like, I can't remember who it is, but whoever's in the end, like, they fuck up the challenge on purpose. So I think it's Carlos literally just picks the fucking bucket up and throws it straight at Lando. Just they like ruin a brand new Renault Kadjar and make it smell of milk. Yeah, I've seen some of the Renault advertising with Kimi. I'll check that one in a minute. Oh hey, twin ring Motegi.
Renault advertising with Kimi?
Yeah, because there was Lotus, wasn't he?
Oh, right, yeah.
And that was when they wanted to relate it back, so he ended up driving a Megane through Australia, if I remember rightly. Mind you, Kimi got a new car the other day, so that's good.
Oh yeah, didn't you get like a base model Stelvio?
Yeah. From what you said though, I don't think he likes having like high performance. He doesn't care about having high performance road cars, so yeah. As long as he can drive his kids around in it, he don't really care.
What is going on the espace?
Can you imagine it? It's like Kimi signs for Ferrari. It's like, what? We're going to give you this, and he's like, no. Kimi, we're going to give you a Ferrari, LaFerrari. Do you have anything with back seats?
Here is an FF. We've got the LaFerrari engine in it, just for you.
But it hasn't got 4 doors. I need doors, more horse. Okay, Kimi, you will have the Alpha. Yeah, Kimi has like 2 loves in life, and one's his wife and one's his kids, and I don't think I think he's more proud of watching his son karting at the moment than he is of anything he's doing at the moment, so.
I think you would be, though, if you're in his position.
Yeah, he's done everything he can do.
Yeah, exactly. Like...
He's won world championships, he's been screwed out of world championships. He got fired from Ferrari, he joined Ferrari, he got fired by Ferrari again.
Basically, anything Felipe Massa can do, Kimi can do better.
Apart from have a massive accident. I don't think Kimi's ever been ruled out on accident grounds.
I'm just imagining now, you know that McLaren advert, the anything you can do, I can do better, with Alonso and Hamilton? Just that, the Kimi and Massa.
God. And then some fucking northerner comes up out of nowhere and goes, Felipe! Fernando behind! What?
You know what's interesting? Right. I keep forgetting his name.
That fucking northern guy.
Rob Smedley. That's the one. He was Jason Plato's race engineer in like BTCC when Williams were fielding the Renault Lagunas or whatever.
Do you mean the car that's currently dominating virtual touring cars?
Yeah, sure, that one. Well, like it was dominating.
They won by like 200 points in the constructors this year.
Nice. Yeah, no.
We got second.
Rob Smedley was actually
interesting.
His Jason Plato's best man.
Ha! Huh.
Yeah.
Did he say, Plato, your wife behind is faster than you?
Oh.
Yeah, and then ran off with his wife.
And then some Italian comes in his ear and he goes, Fernando, how much quicker you think you can go? I can go 30 seconds quicker.
30 seconds?
Yeah. Oh, did you not see when he was in Australia? No, Australia is like, I can go 1 second faster if you get Felipe to move. Even though, like, he was behind the Renault anyway, and Massa was in front of the Renault. And then, like, fucking, like, a lap later, he's like, 1.5 seconds, I can go quicker now. And it's like, alright, mate. Sure you
Don't
fucking
question
can.
Fernando.
You can't even overtake a fucking Renault.
Don't question Fernando.
Fucking, he's just such a wanker, Fernando.
It's amazing.
Like, Fernando's the type of guy where I like watching him, but I'd never want to work with him.
I think that's fair.
And he's great for fucking press conferences. But then again, he has like the Sebastian Vettel thing where like if he sees an opportunity, he takes it in a press conference. What's your wishes for Formula 1 under its new owners? Equal engines. I don't agree with that.
No, I like the engine rules.
The fucking best one he did in the fucking press conference is that guy who's asking about Rosberg engineers and Hamilton's book, and he's like, "Look at his face. Tell him now." You can't make him wait. He asks such long questions.
Yeah, what's his face? Costa.
Yeah.
Costa.
To be fair, that's one thing I'm looking forward to having Fernando back is at least press conferences and best of team radio is going to be like 2 minutes longer now. Because it's going to be just Fernando shouting at Alpine. Can you repeat the question? I can hear myself through Chase's microphone.
Yeah, you're repeating the question.
Yes, I can hear me.
Yeah.
No, hold on. Stand by. Stand by.
Oh,
I cannot hear me. You good? I don't know why it does that every now and again.
Every now and
That
then.
is weird.
Did you end up watching that best of team radio for Abu Dhabi?
No.
Oh, that's an ace video, that one. The fucking 2010 one where it's just like the first ever audio message is like, I think there's something wrong with his radio. Every time I try and speak to him, all I hear is Italians. And you just get to listen to Ferrari's race engineer slowly lose faith in Alonso. Because he can't pass a Renault. Get real, son. Oh, that reminds me. There's a guy who's uploading 90s BTCC footage, and I might need to watch some of that at some point.
Cool.
I know nothing about them. I think I can name all the... Ooh, Bruce, that's an idea.
What?
Get up the BTCC results for like the last 10 years and I'll see if I can name the champions.
Last 10 years.
No, okay, right. Do... Start in like 1995 and we'll work from there.
Hold on.
Actually, I mean 94 because I know who wins in 94. I can
What,
almost
manufacturer or driver?
do both if you want. If it's in a list, if it's not, then.
Oh yeah, no, overall, yeah, here we go. What year?
I mean, I would have said 95, but I know what happens in 94, so.
I'm going for first.
Yeah, it's... Yeah. No, 92 was that weird one where we went for first. 94's the year where Alfa Romeo showed up with wings, got told they're illegal, and said, well, actually, if you look underneath our road car, it has a splitter, so fuck you. And basically, Tarquini and Alfa walks away with everything that year. 95. 1995. Why have I done this to myself?
Yeah, I don't know either.
Okay, if I come back to that, 1996, that was the one where fucking Bellier won because the Audis dominated everything because all-wheel drive, lol.
Yep.
97 was Alan Menu and Renault.
Yep.
Because lol, Renault wins. 98 was Ricard Rydell.
Yep.
I don't know who win. That was a Volvo S40.
No.
Well, it was a... No, Ricard Rydell drove the S40, but the S40 didn't win the Constructors. I'm feeling that would have been Renault again.
No.
Who was it?
Nissan.
Oh, yeah, right, okay.
In fact, it was the GT Primeras, wasn't it?
Yes. Well, that means in 1999, a man called Matt Neal won the championship.
Nope.
What?
99?
Yeah, 1999.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt Neal won.
Lawrence Aiello or something.
No, Matt Neal won the championship.
Not overall, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
He was the independent champion.
No, Matt Neal won the entire championship.
Then what's going on with Wikipedia?
Don't get me wrong, they separate manufacturer drivers and independent champions.
No, but it says overall.
No, overall, I'm almost 100% certain Matt Neal won.
Hold on, man. I'm on the actual Wikipedia.
For the 1999 season.
Specific season, yeah. Matt Neal won everything as an independent, nearly. Yeah, no, Matt Neal was 9th.
What the fuck?
He won as an independent, but Lawrence...
Okay, I'll take that. I'm almost 100% certain Matt Neal won fully, because Team Dynamics won like independents for years, but sure.
Yeah, they won as an independent, but not overall, yeah.
Okay, so what is it, year 2000 now?
Yep.
It's either Leslie or Thompson.
Nope.
No?
Nope. You mentioned them before. Matt Neal won the independents.
Okay. Oh, was that Plato year?
Nope.
Put me out of misery.
Menu.
Really? What did Menu drive that year?
I don't know, but apparently...
Oh, yeah, sorry, no, I know which year that is now. Yeah, that was Menu and the Fords that dominated everything. Because Ford went smart and decided to put all their money in the Super Touring era into the year 2000. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's me being dumb, I accept that one. Yep. I forgot Alan Menu drove Fords. 2001 was Plato.
Yep.
2002 was Plato?
No.
2002. Well, I know Vauxhall dominated for like years. Because they were the only ones that put money into the BTCT program.
Wait, what? In 2001 there was no winning independent?
Yeah, they just lumped them all together.
Huh.
2001 was when they went to the BTCT regulations, and literally all that meant was, at the start of it, it was Vauxhall and Peugeot, and that was the only two teams there. Then they started a semi-works team with Vauxhall called Eggsport. Then, yes, Eggsport. Then halfway through, MG joined in. And that was it.
Export?
MG X Power, whatever the team was called.
MG
and then 2002 Honda joined with the... Stupid. Yeah, and then in 2002 Honda joined in with the Civic Type R. 2001.
We've already said Plato.
Matt Neal was
2002.
Matt Neal was still independent. Because I think he was Export. So we're 2002 now.
Yep.
Not Thompson, is it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, okay. I knew Thompson won one thing. 2003. Fuck.
There's a good hint I can give you for this. We're not going
Plato
to
again, is it?
Nope.
Plato's won 4. Oh god, what the fuck's going on? Plato's won 4. Turkington's won 4, but Turkington's are like 2011.
Think about people on the server.
Oh, you Van Muller?
Yes.
I knew it was the German. 2003, 2004?
French.
Are we 2004?
2004.
Is that Plato again?
Nope.
Is that Ivan Muller again?
Nope.
Thompson?
Yes.
Okay. Then he went off to WTCC and did badly. 2005, Matt Neal?
Yep.
2006, Matt Neal?
Yep.
Yep, that was the Dynamics Integra.
Yep.
2007, Jason Plato.
No.
What country is he from?
Italy.
Oh fuck, I forgot his name. I know who you mean though. Put me out me misery on that one because I forgot his name.
Giovanardi.
Giovanardi, yeah. 2008, was that a Plato?
No.
Did he win anything with Seat Sport? I don't remember. Because he was with them for a few years. I know Plato won in 2010, right?
Yes.
Alright, we'll come back to some of these. Plato won 2010, Turkington 2011.
No.
No?
No.
Oh, I'm so cool. Oh, Neil.
Yeah.
Who did I say before? Turkington was Turkington's 2014, 2019. Right?
Yeah.
Ash Sutton's 2017, 2020.
Yes.
Shedden was 2015, 2016.
Yep.
Was Turkington 2018?
Yes.
Okay, so that's all that sorted. 2013. Was that Shedden?
Nope.
Neil? No, Neil was 2011. That was his last title, I think. Or was it? Was Neil 2013?
Nope.
I don't think the MGs won anything. One Plato, was it?
No.
Good.
I'm trying to keep track of everything you've said, and now I can't be bothered. So,
I think we're in 2010s now, so 2011.
well,
Sorry, 2012 and 2013 we need.
And 08 and 09.
Yeah, I'm coming back to those. Did I get 10? 10 was Plato, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, that was when Chevrolet bought all the money. The Airwaves cars never won anything, I don't think. Oh, I could be wrong on that. Fuck me, this is really hard. I can hear myself through your mic again, Chaser.
What?
Me again? Damn it.
Hold on. I think it's when you don't speak after a while, it goes into idle. So just sit there and go, every minute or so and you'll be alright.
That won't get irritating.
Was either 2008 or 2009 that fucking Italian that I've forgotten the name of again?
Maybe. Pick a year.
08.
Yes.
09. Muller was
09 was someone that you've mentioned before.
09. Muller was in. Oh, it's happening again, Jason.
Cheese.
Cheese. I agree. Cheese.
Yeah, it's not
Hazy.
Foster home for imaginary friends. How are we doing so far? We're trying to guess BTC's. Oh god, it's happening again.
Oh, crap.
Just unplug it, replug in, see what happens.
Yeah.
Or that. There we go. Ah.
Yay.
Hello.
Good.
Cool.
09. It wasn't that Italian again.
No.
It wasn't Matt Neal, was it? No. Matt Neal was
No.
2-time. I know that much.
No, he wasn't.
Then Wikipedia's really wrong because I almost 100% certain he won that 99 title. I'm pissed off about that. 09 wasn't Turkington, was it?
Yes, it was.
Okay. So 2012, 2013. Oh. Was, I think it's Andrew Jordan. Was he one of them?
Yes.
Yep.
But which one?
In a Pertec sponsored 2013.
Yes.
Yeah. Pertec sponsored BMW, if I remember rightly. 2012.
2012.
Shedden's a 2-time champion. Matt Neal's a 2-time champion to my fucking knowledge. Who's on the grid currently unsuccessful? Okay, important question here, Boost. Has this person won a title before?
What, before 2012?
Yes.
No.
Has this person won a title anywhere in this list?
Yes.
Is it Turkington?
No.
Is it Jordan?
No.
Is it Shedden?
Yes.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, there we go. That was terrible. This is like when me and you tried to do the F1 quizzes.
Yeah.
He was like, name
I
as
should
many...
see if there's another one.
Apparently there is. I think they've done a few on the 2020 season.
Oh, perfect then.
How many more races of this have I got to do? I don't remember.
I'm sure you're really happy that I said let's do this.
I am, because it's keeping my brain occupied instead of having to focus on driving this home.
No, I meant like the actual doing the extra races.
Oh, rallycross Holden. Nice.
Oh, right. Eh. More stuff done
Random
now, less
question.
stuff needs doing later.
Can you name all of F1's one-off tracks?
This year?
No, I assume in the history.
Oh, fuck. Probably not.
There's probably some like I know there's a couple of Italian.
Oh,
ones
if
that
it's
I
this...
just can't-
Okay, right. The Las Vegas
Right.
one that was in a fucking parking lot.
Nope, that went multiple years. Oh no, it's a multiple choice. Never mind.
Oh, so we can't do that.
No, that's weird. Guess the F1 steward's decision. What?
Oh, God.
Can you identify the decision taken by FIA stewards after these F1 2020 incidents? Sure. Austrian Grand Prix, car 44 and car 23 collided in turn 4.
5-second penalty, Lewis Hamilton.
Well done. Styrian Grand Prix, the driver of car 18, Stroll, in an attempt to overtake Ricciardo on the inside of the approach to turn 3, causing both cars to leave the track shortly after the apex of turn 3.
Stroll, 5 seconds.
Nope, no further action.
Oh, well, okay.
Hungarian Grand Prix. The stewards' reviewed video evidence showed car 7, Raikkonen, was out of grid position at the start of the race. I want to say 10-second penalty?
10 seconds. Yeah.
No, it's 5.
Oh. I guess they gave up on that one.
Car 8, Grosjean, moving under braking in turn 6 while defending from car 3, Ricciardo. Previously was given a black and white flag for moving under braking with car 55, Sainz. Ricciardo agreed that the situation was manageable. No further action, warning, 5 second, 10 second, all for Grosjean.
10 second?
Nope, warning.
I thought that's what the black and white flag is.
No, he said he was already given a black and
Yeah,
white
yeah,
flag.
isn't that the warning already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, stewards.
Okay.
I really wish I could stop the timer for this, but okay. Incident between car 23, Albon, and car 20, Magnussen, at turn 18. Magnussen in the barriers. So this was what, opening lap of British Grand Prix?
No further action. Opening lap.
5-second penalty for Albon.
Okay.
Anniversary, 70th anniversary Grand Prix. Magnussen and Latifi collided turn 15. Magnussen left the track and then rejoined aggressively, striking Latifi's car.
5 seconds, Magnussen.
Hey, yeah. Giovinazzi forcing Grosjean off track at Spanish Grand Prix.
No further action.
No further action. Yeah. Belgian Grand Prix reconnaissance laps. The race director's note specifically specified a maximum time of 2 minutes 4 seconds between the safety cars flying, and Leclerc recorded a time of 2 minutes 6. I think no further action because Leclerc.
No further action, yeah.
Yep. Italian Grand Prix turn 1 incident between Albon and Grosjean. It was obvious that although not intentional, car 23 did not leave the required 1 car width when moving back to the racing line, and there was contact.
Absolutely, Chaser. What lap was it?
It doesn't say.
So who collided with
Albon? Albon hit Grosjean.
No further action.
5-second penalty for Albon.
Fucking trigger fingers.
Albon's taking all the heat.
Yeah, they gave like Albon one good thing by getting spun off by Hamilton the second time, and now they're just like, yeah, fuck you.
3-car collision between Raikkonen, Gasly and Grosjean at the Tuscan Grand Prix, with Verstappen a victim. So this was at Mugello when Verstappen got taken out. Stewards regard this as a first lap instance, albeit with major consequences.
No further action.
Yep.
Yep. Right, anyways, let me just do my thing. That's it for this episode. Thank you all very much for watching. Next time I'm going to be doing races 5 to 8 of the Class B Championship. Join us for that. Until then, farewell.
You know I'm the sorrow that my heart holds in, knowing just where my hopes and dreams are going. I'll only you got up in a wall that you are not part of. Eyes on the slit of your father.